Gotta hit go live in her too. That.
It's time to give back.
Marvin's Best.
Welcome to the Elite Giveaway, the run.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, that was pretty cool, Danny.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
yeah.
That was
actually
very
really
cool.
good. Yeah, that was probably the tallest and the biggest that Bobby Phillips has ever looked in his entire life. Normally, he's
Wow.
barely in frame.
That was actually really cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the Elite RC Productions Christmas show. We have Danny, who might pop in and out of her. Up there in the upper right corner. Josie to above me. Lance over to the very right. And then, of course, we have this guy who talks too much right here in the very left-hand corner. And thank
Keenan
you
Claus.
all for... Huh?
Keenan Claus.
Yes, I don't have a hat.
Yeah.
My hat is destroyed. It got destroyed in the flood.
Yeah, you're not very festive looking. Kind of.
Here we go. So Danny's still in the background, but he can still hear us. See, that looks a lot better. Lance is in the middle. Lance, that's a pretty big Christmas tree you got back there. You fit all that in the camper?
Yeah, it all fit in the camper, no problem.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Josie, you got your Grinch. Were you got your Grinch pants on, Josie?
No, I should have got them though. I should have got the whole Grinch outfit.
Yeah, I would say that's what I was expecting. I was expecting the Grinch outfit. I really was.
Well,
It's
she only
just the
had pants.
So I
What's
went
this
Holly
having a-
Jolly.
What's this having a Grinch outfit with just pants? I
Oh
don't
wow, we
get-
got a lot of people joining on.
You can't cover the beauty.
The beauty.
The beauty.
Easy now, easy.
Somebody's head's getting big. Let's bring her down. Let's bring her down. What's up, everybody? Anyway, we got a lot of people tuning in. It is Monday. It is almost Christmas time. This year has flown by immensely. It is almost 2026. Incredible.
It's almost like we traveled across the country a few times.
Yeah. I feel like I just saw you guys. I was probably getting home around this time last year, this time. A little earlier than that.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good.
Well, what's up, everybody? We thank you guys for joining us. Please hit that like, sub, notification button. If you already haven't done that, share this out. We have a lot of cool things to give away. We want to get as many people in here watching as possible, so please share this out. I know we're competing with Monday Night Raw, but we still got about an hour before that comes on. That's just, I'm going to be watching Raw after this. Yes, I still watch wrestling.
I can't. Raw.
I know you
wrestling is just not good anymore, man. It's just.
I love it.
It's too obvious what's coming. There's no surprise to it anymore. You know.
I love watching you get angry at wrestling.
I
And I'll be like, that's so, I should be doing this. And then I'll just be like cracking up. That's what I like. And you get mad at wrestling.
Well, it's just predictable, man. It used to be unpredictable. Now everything is predictable, and the element of the violent side of it just really isn't there anymore. Like, wow, that was a cool move. You don't hear that anymore. It's all the same things over and over again.
Hey, I went to WrestleMania in 2002. Jerry Cleanbell. That's right. All right. We're waiting until about 7 o'clock to go because we do have a time limit coming up. Whose phone's on?
That's me. I apologize. I'm trying to get the chats up where I can read them. So I apologize. Sorry.
Okay. So we want to thank you all for joining in with us. We greatly appreciate it. You guys have been big supporters of the Elite RC Productions crew and all that we've done over the last few years. Without you guys, none of this is possible. So Lads came up with a great idea. Let's do a Christmas show. Let's give away. Let's give something to you guys. And he has quite a lot of stuff. Merry Christmas to all of you guys to give away. And all of you guys can enter this. He's going to explain how everything goes. He's got about 5 minutes before things go live. So I'm going to hand it over to Lance.
Yeah, thanks, Keenan. I appreciate it. Thank you, Josie and Danny, Gene, Patrick, Tony, Bobby, and everybody with the Elite RC Productions crew. This is our first ever little live Christmas show that we're doing to give something back to all of our supporters for the last couple of years. Our little team has grown. Our business is growing as well, and we really appreciate everybody's support. A lot of you have helped us out immensely multiple times with our online raffles. And guys, without each and every one of you, we could not bring you the productions and the coverages that we do without the online waffles. And for us to say thank you, we are doing a little bit of a give back. So just to go over some basics, some rules of how this is going to work. Here in about 5 minutes or so, right about 7 o'clock, the link will go live on elitercp.com. It's on our website, elitercp.com. You can scan the QR code that is right there on the screen, or you can just go straight to our website. Tickets will run for 90 minutes or an hour and a half. You will, sorry about that. You will be able to buy one ticket. Please, this is the important part. Everybody, please pay attention that is watching online. You will be able to buy one ticket, or not buy, but just register for one ticket. The tickets are completely free. We do not want people buying or snagging up multiple tickets. Only one ticket only, please. The reason for that is because we are expecting a lot of people to be online, a lot of people getting tickets and things like that. And anybody that has multiple tickets will be disqualified from the sorry about that, will be disqualified from the raffle. Roy Holler, thank you, Roy Holler, for the $10. Appreciate it. We were not trying to do any super chats or anything like that, but if you want to do some donations, we're not going to turn away. But thank you very much, Roy Holler, for the $10. Greatly appreciate it. But in saying that, going back to where I was, sorry. Again, one ticket per person. We encourage you, if you have a wife, a girlfriend, children, parents, anything like that, please sign them up as well, but you need to sign them up under their name. If we do find multiple people with the same name, same address, same email, you will be disqualified from being able to purchase or from the prizes. We do have a lot of prizes to give away. Just to go over real quick what we have. We have 2 car kits. We have a Tekno E-Buggy that we're going to give away. We also have an associated vintage kit that we're going to be giving away. We have 3 sets of 8-scale JConcepts tires. We have 3 sets of 10th scale JConcepts tires. We have an Exalt 8-scale motor, a 10th scale motor. We have an 8-scale battery. We have a 10th scale battery. Then we have an 8-scale servo and a 10th scale servo, all from Exalt. I also have some Tekno tools to give away as well. We have 4 different Tekno tools that we're going to be giving away. And then our last prize that will also be given away, I have an iCharger, and iCharger will come with a little bit of a stipulation. So I originally bought this iCharger from Beachline Raceway to do a raffle with, and in our travels that we have, while we're traveling all over the place, I accidentally dropped it in the camper, and a slide caught the box as I was opening up a slide, and it tore up the box. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the iCharger at all. It is just a unfortunately damaged box. So that's why we're going to be giving that away as well. So again, guys, at 7 p.m., which is in about a little over a minute from now, the link will go active on elitercp.com, and you will be able to register one time, one person, one time for a ticket. Please do not buy multiple tickets, only one ticket. All right, so I'm trying to keep an eye here on the chat. It's obviously coming very, very, very quickly. A lot of comments coming through on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you have a quick question, you need to ask it real quick. So you got about a minute. Again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the link will go live on our website and you'll be able to get your ticket. That's it.
Welcome, Gene.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Gene.
He's got his Crocodile Dundee hat on.
This Indiana Jones.
Hey,
It came from Australia.
it's straight
it's
from
crocodile.
down under. It's
Crocodile Dundee.
I
I
wear
heard
it
it
every
was.
day.
I heard it was made out of kangaroo ass. It wasn't
Could-
actually wasn't made out of anything. It's made out of kangaroo ass.
Could be.
That's
I
what I
mean, I'm
heard.
pretty sure it's leather. What's up, Arthur Stathopoulos? Congratulations to you as well. Lance, somebody asked about Southside. But you have a lot of stuff to say, so we're gonna let this go live, and then it's 7 o'clock now, I guess. By my
Yeah.
clock, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
showing
it's 7 o'clock.
6:59.
so is
So-
it live, Danny Paz? I can see Danny Paz in my bottom here. He has got his Elf hat on.
Yes, guys, it is live. You should go
Okay.
and check.
Cool. All right, guys. So those of you that are watching online, please go over to the elitercp.com website or scan the QR code that's right there on your screen and purchase one ticket. One ticket only. Please do not buy multiple tickets. Please only buy one ticket. Please do not get disqualified.
I was
Please
just
make sure you
informed
buy-
that it's crashing.
Oh Lord.
There's a bunch of errors popping up.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
It says
Figures.
error establishing a database connection.
Yeah, error establishing database connection is what Amber just told me.
It figures.
You guys
We
done
have-
broke the website.
We did.
Hey, don't we normally do that with every website we use?
You know what?
It's been getting
Yes,
that way.
It went down, but it's back up. You know, it really went down, but it's back up. Yeah, it's back up, guys. Yep.
It looks
it's
like
working
Danny
now.
doesn't have very good internet wherever he's at.
Good job, Danny.
Yep.
Let's
It's
see.
up. And,
All right. I'm trying to get it pulled up here so you can bear with me just one moment. Trying to get logged into my computer. There we go.
Be good. Let's rock, says Tony Padashow. He got it.
You got in?
oh.
Then we're gonna get Danny. We're gonna take you off camera, and you're gonna because I can see
I'm
you're nervous
sorry.
already.
Yeah, the website is up and going.
I love Danny when he laughs.
He was. I can see he had that nervous laugh. His lips were getting all thin. He was like,
You
I can't hear
probably have to
anyone.
reload the website, like on their end. Like maybe they just need to refresh it.
"It is elitercp.com," or you can scan this QR code. Let's see. Is it working off the QR code?
I broke it.
Yeah, I'm about to say looks like I'm there.
Yep, I got to it.
Yeah, went right straight to it.
Scan that QR code. I just did it easily. Let's see if I can purchase a ticket.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Oh, error establishing a database connection. We are probably breaking the internet.
I blame Danny Paz.
Yeah. So whenever you go to try to add it to the cart, it's
Yeah,
all right,
mine's
guys. So,
gray.
okay, guys. I know everybody. We're getting 10,000 comments. Yes, we all know that it's not working. We're trying to get it up and going. We apologize. First time we ever done this, so please bear with us just one moment.
Give us a minute. Give us a minute. We did break the www. Got you. We are working on it. And
Bear with us.
error establishing. We got it.
All right, guys. I'm
So-
going to sign out here for just a quick minute. I'm going to make a quick phone call on see if we can get this figured out. And y'all chit chat. Y'all hang around.
All
Do
right.
whatever you want to do. I will. I'll be back with y'all in just a moment.
Okay.
Let's chat, Keenan.
I didn't break it. Where's Gene? Why is he on her? What's Gene doing?
He's probably.
I'm back. Hello.
Hey, Gene.
No, my mic messed up, so I
Ah,
went out and back in.
happy FBB. We missed you at Fall Bro. Yeah, I missed Fall Bro. Happy Merry Christmas to you guys. So, what's up, Gene? You went, Lance has come in. So, let's see. Lance might have something to add. What's up, Lance?
It's working because I'm getting emails left and right. So it's working.
Why did my volume go away? There it is.
Okay.
No, we
So-
still hear you.
It's working.
Yeah, it's
Apparently.
working.
Oh, I think Lance is muted.
Am I? No, I'm not muted.
No, you're not.
All right.
I can't hear Lance.
All right, guys. The orders are coming in, so it is up and working. Let me go back to where I was.
You still can't hear Lance, Gene?
Can you hear Lance?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hear everybody, no
Oh,
problem.
It's just me.
I can hear you.
All right, guys. So the you have
See-
roughly 90 minutes to get your tickets. It's no big rush. It's not about who does it the first, who does it the last. It's going to be totally random on a wheel. So just just take a little bit of time. There are a lot of people. Obviously, you can probably hear the dinging in the background. Every time you hear that ding noise, that is somebody buying a ticket. So I'm keeping this open here for just a few minutes, just to keep an eye on everything.
Oh my goodness. I think it's just getting too many people all at once.
I think it is too. I think that's the biggest.
Yeah, I
issue.
think they're just gonna have to wait and then
Yeah.
try again in a couple minutes.
That's all. Just keep on trying. I think you guys are all breaking it.
There's
Yeah, I
plenty
don't-
of time.
I
Sean
don't know
Porter
what
says
our. I don't know
mine
what
said error, but I got my email confirmation. Order confirmed. Just let it sit and load.
Amber just said hers worked.
So there you go. It's loading up.
I didn't think
Yep.
about this whenever we were putting this all together. I didn't think about overloading the server. I really
Yeah.
don't know. I really don't know what our capacity is on our website. Honestly,
This
this is probably the most we've ever had. I don't know what our capacity is.
Yeah.
So we're
We're
learning
gonna
something.
find out.
Learning something new. Oh, I think we already found out.
I'm gonna.
All right. So while that's
Okay,
doing
gonna
its
be back.
thing, should we light the fire now, or should we just
You
hang
said you had
around
some news. Yeah, let's talk about that. What's that
Light the
all about?
fire. Light the fire.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Hey, so guys, anybody that is obviously the entire Elite RC
I
production
can
team
only
is
hear
right
you,
here,
Josie. No one
right here
else.
on the website. We do have one person that's working in the background, so sending us a private message, we're not going to be able to reply to it. We're all right here on the live feed. So please don't send us any messages. Every question that you have is being answered right here live in front of you. So if you're having problems with purchasing a ticket, just give it a minute. We do have a lot of people online that are trying to buy, and I did not think about this whenever we were setting everything up. We probably do not have enough capacity for the amount of people that are online. So if you would please just be patient, and we'll be with y'all here in just a little bit. You'll be able to get your tickets.
It is one ticket per person, not per family. So
Yeah,
you
one
can have
ticket per
multiple
person.
family members sign up.
They're saying
All right.
it's your fault, Lefty.
That's all right.
Well, I can tell you the orders are steadily coming in, so y'all can hear the dinging in the background.
All right. Well,
We,
I'll take the blame. That's all right.
Yeah, because we're not blaming Danny.
Not with you involved in this. Of course not. No. Not with you involved in
No,
this. We'll never blame
everything is
Danny.
Danny's fault. Everything is
No.
Danny's fault.
Really perfect.
Wow.
There is no limit of tickets, but there is only one per person.
Yeah.
So you can have people from your family sign up, but only one per person.
Yep.
No, not in total, CJ Craig. There's no limit of tickets in total. All right. Lance, you said you had some light the fire news. What's going on? Because I'm interested in this too.
Yeah, I don't really have any news. I do want to share over the last several years, there's been a lot of conversations about growing RC, growing, and it's dying and all this, that, and everything else. Between Live RC, Mod Live Media, 46 RC, Elite RC Productions, that's just here in the US. There's obviously RC Racing TV that's over across the pond. You have I'm sorry, I can't even remember the name of the company that's down in Australia that does a fantastic job. You have companies all over the place. But one thing that you will have noticed is that the amount of coverage that is being provided now has grown exponentially. It's crazy the amount of coverage that is being provided even to like a super regional or a large regional event, all the way up through your national events. It is very rare that you do not see something that is being produced or not covered in some shape or form. Technology has finally gotten to the point to where it has become more affordable to be able to get into broadcasting. It is still very expensive. Product or equipment is not cheap by any means. Traveling to these events is not cheap by any means. But we have all found ways to make it work. In saying all that, how do we continue to take it to another level? How do we make it bigger? How do we make it better? Different things like that. How do we make it marketable? You know, that's going to be the big thing. How do we make it marketable? Our current idea format that we use in racing will never, ever, ever, ever be a marketable product to somebody that is outside of the industry without it just being somebody that just wants to give money, you know, knowing that they're not going to have or have very little rate of return in the industry. And I think that we need to change our mindset on how we are approaching our larger events and our larger races. There are going to be some people that are not going to like what I'm fixing to say, but it is what it is. There needs to be a limit on what we are doing as far as these large events and the scale at which they are being produced and ran. Giving everybody their fair share of airtime, track time, this, that, and everything else is why RC will never, on the racing side, will never go mainstream. The days and the product that we are trying to sell is way too long. We cannot sell a 36-hour race program that is broadcast or on TV, for 36 hours for 3 days, for 3 12-hour days, or for 4 12-hour days, or whatever it is. It's just not going to work that way. We have got to showcase our elites, our prime racers, not taking anything away from the sportsman drivers, the novice drivers, or intermediate drivers, things like that. But if we want our product to start getting those outside dollars in to grow the hobby, to grow the sport, to get the spectators in seats, we must change what we are doing with our racing formats. They are entirely too long. I started racing when I was 4 or 5 years old, started racing go-karts, very, very young. And even then, whenever we would go to state races and national races and things like that, we had eliminations. If you didn't qualify, thank you for coming, and we'll see you next year. That's all you got, was a little bit of practice and qualifying run. And if you didn't make the cut, thank you for coming. You still paid your same amount of money that everybody pays. It's just part of it. We've got to try to figure out if we want it to go to another level. And these are conversations that people are having all the time about how do we make RC grow? How do we make RC grow? This is what we're going to have to do. We are going to have to showcase what people are watching. And what are people watching? Let's answer that question. It is very obvious whenever we are doing our broadcast, and it's the same way with any other media company, you will watch the viewerships double, triple, quadruple times so many whenever you watch the pros come up. That's where people feel the best racing action is going to be. That's where you're going to have the least amount of accidents and things like that. I would like to see a nice national 8-scale series. That needs to be done as well. We have got a plethora of multiple single large events throughout the United States, and not the first one of them is working in conjunction with one another to produce a very high level, high skill, and quality event production that is related around that. So in saying all that, the biggest issue is how do you pay the bills? Obviously, we don't have any outside dollars coming in. We don't have spectators sitting in seats that are paying $5, $10, $15, $20 to come in through the door. All we are relying on is that entry. And that's what we have to be able to pay the bills. Holy moly. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just went full squirrel as the chat is still continuing to go off on my phone. Apparently, there are roughly 1,200 people on the site right now, so that is why the site is crashing.
12,000.
12,000? No,
Yes.
That's not right. We don't have 12,000 views. We don't have 12,000 people on here.
No, they're trying.
No, I would say
1,200.
Yeah, 1,200. I wouldn't
Bobby
say
said
12,000.
12,000.
So, but in saying all that, we still have our club racing that can give all the quality track time. We have our large state races that can still give the quality track time to all levels. But at these bigger events and things like that, if we want to take them to the next level and have a product that the average spectator can come in, watch, and things like that, we have got to change our mindset on how we are going to produce our events. Another thing, actually, I'll let y'all comment on my thoughts on that before I go too far forward on that. So, Lefty, what's your thoughts on that? You're muted.
I've been saying this for years. So but we've had this conversation many times.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with that. And the problem is that people do appreciate the coverage that they get, right? And that's the reason we're able to do this, because of that. So it's a conundrum at the same time. How do we give these people equal coverage, but also do what we want to do on the side and make it better with the limited amount of people that are at these events and the monies that are available for this? So it's just I don't know what I know what the answer is. It's just people got to suck it up and be like, all right, understand that maybe I'm just going to have a static cam for my main and somebody calling my race. And do people go out and do other work, or we figure out how to get more money to get more people to do everything, right? So one of those two things have to happen. But something has to happen. I've said this for many, many years. Things have gotten a lot better in the last years. But we have professional RC racers, but we don't use them professionally in a professional form. We are getting better. We're getting interviews from them and allowing them to be themselves and whatnot. But yeah, I think we need to do whatever it takes to try and get people involved and out there and going and showcased and showing people what we're doing. But it takes time, it takes planning, and it takes effort, right? You have to go out there and you have to do it, and you have to go write this all up, script it all up, and do all this type of stuff.
Yeah. So I've been thinking a little bit about how do we make it work? Do we do maybe a NASCAR style format where they have a truck on Friday, an Xfinity level on Saturday, and then a pro level on Sunday? I've been thinking some about that. I've been thinking about different ways and formats to make things better. Obviously, you can't just flip the script on it just overnight without being able to fund it. It has to be funded. If it can't be funded, then there's no way that it's sustainable. It's not just going to last. It has to be funded. There are a huge amount of costs that are related whenever you are doing these specialty events, one-off events, that rent out arenas that are built in a week, tore down in 2 days, that kind of thing. It takes a lot of staff to put all that stuff up, take it down. You have to store it, you have to secure it, different things like that. It's not just a simple fix, but at the same time, I would really like to see RC go in a direction that is more mainstream. Right now, we are niche and we are just rolling along in the background. And we have a product that I feel is entertainment wise. Sorry, I was reading the text that Bobby just sent. I apologize. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it, and I'm going to continue to try to work on things to try to figure out what's going on with that part of it. Let's see here. Hold on one sec. Apparently the website's down again, so bear with me one moment.
Steve Pearson, if you bet money, if you allow select volunteers to man moving cameras, you'll get them for free. I have found, in my opinion, nobody wants to volunteer to run cameras. The only thing they want to volunteer to do is come in the booth and talk.
Yep. We have plenty of wannabe celebrities. There's no doubt about that. A lot of people want to be on camera. It's kind of comical sometimes, the amount of people that they will try to do anything that they can just to get on the camera. It's hilarious, honestly.
Yeah. If people understood how much time and everything takes to set up this and how little people do it, they would understand. And to sit there, I mean, Gene's the cameraman, he sits there for, Jose has done it. They sit there for 14 hours and just watch cars go by.
I guarantee you the first time somebody would help volunteer, say P&B, they would be done after 45 minutes and not want to do it anymore.
Yeah, they will have enough of that quick.
I love it.
Oh, I love it too, but we're us here. We're a different breed. All of us right here with Elite, we're a different breed. We're pretty much insane.
So we have people saying that they're getting through. So
yeah, I just added a ticket and went all the way through the whole process and just X'd out at the very end. So it's still up and working. So, yeah, but there's a lot more to it than just running a camera. You know, you have the producer, you have a director. You know, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of moving parts. It's tough to try and put on a really high quality production whenever you're very limited on
devil's advocate. You make more money off on YouTube if you have more people going back to watch themselves race in the weeks following the race. I went back and watched my mains from Las Vegas several days in a row after the event.
Yeah, the amount of residual income that comes in post broadcast is minimal. Very, very, very minimal. It's the majority of the broadcast is right there live. That is where the revenues come from.
But you want to do a change. You're also on a change of format too, aren't you, Lance? You want to see something different in the format of racing, how we do things, like more heads up racing for qualifying, all this type of stuff. Did you want to talk about that type of stuff as well, or?
I do, and I apologize. Let me call Bobby. Bobby is messaging me. Let me see what he's got. That's our webmaster. If y'all can please bear with me, y'all chit chat. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we'll get talking here while Lance goes out.
Yeah, I believe it should go. I believe it should go to like a motocross format, not a supercross format, an outdoor motocross series format, and that way, I mean, everyone runs. The amateurs run. They all run, but then the pros are the only ones that are broadcasted, and it's going to suck for us in the beginning once we start to make this transition if we do it, because we're going to see it's going to dip. It's going to dive really hard with our viewership, but then we're going to have to hope and pray that it comes back. And if the product we deliver is good enough and the format is good enough and these people start to get to be familiar with the pros, like the racers family, like my mom, Josie's parents, like if those people are the ones that we have viewing. We got to get them on board with, say, liking the hobby just for the hobby and not just the person racing.
I think that it would also encourage people to move up in class, because we do see that a lot. Like we see
Oh yeah.
the sandbaggers, and we know who that is. And I would encourage them to move up to like, oh, well, let me move up to this class because I want to be featured. So
I mean, back when I first started racing in '99, we all ran with the pros. Like you ran the class, and it didn't matter if the pros were in it or not. If you ran stock buggy and it was at a national event, the pros ran stock buggy too for track time, and so be it. You weren't in the show, and that's just how it was. I think it needs to go back to something like that.
How much extra does it really cost you to broadcast 6 hours instead of 2? The setup is already done and correct. Oh, it costs people to man that.
Yeah, so
You have people to man that.
A lot of you guys need to understand that for us to do this, we can't really have real at-home jobs because they won't allow us to have all the time off that we do. So we have to make money at these events to be able to do this for you guys, or we will be living out on the streets. So that there has to be money coming in for that.
So my point is the time to do that and what they want to do, and you have to take. So there's a lot of these races might just be 3 or 4 people. And sorry, it only might be 3 people. So you have to take 2 people away from that to go do what you have to do with the other stuff. Someone to talk, someone to film. It just takes time.
Yeah, and a lot of people know, but then a lot of people that don't follow us a lot, they only follow us for what they're viewing. They don't know that the cameraman is also the producer. So if it's only a 3-man team going to this event, that guy is literally on the camera and the switchboard from start to finish. From start to finish. Over a 12-hour day, because they got to go in, get everything ready in the morning, make sure it's all working again, because it's all electronic. Stuff can go down overnight. So it's a lot on a 3-man team, and unfortunately there's not enough money in it to get more of a team out there. And even with the volunteers, I mean, these volunteers have to be, I mean, it might be wrong to say it this way, but they got to be good enough. They got to be able to produce a shot with the camera like we all do. And it's not something you just learn within a couple minutes. Zooming in and out and following those cars it takes a little bit of skill. You have to learn that, and then also learning the switch panel, hitting all those buttons while you're filming the cars. That's not easy. We just can't have volunteers do all that.
Yeah,
there's a lot more involved.
Yeah, it's like how we're set up is not just a camera moving. Very rarely we have 2 cameras.
Yeah,
moving.
we've tried it in the past, but the transitions at smaller tracks, the transitions are really hard from camera to camera. But bigger tracks, it's kind of easier, but it's still hard because we have that slight delay of the one camera that is also running the switch panel. There's a delay there. Any movement that is made, that's a delay that you guys will see on the live feed. And if we have a person that doesn't know where those buttons are, or Danny moves them like he has on me plenty of times, and I've had to relearn it, it's hard.
Absolutely. All right. Let's move on to, I don't know what's taking Lance so long. We got another hour to kill. We're doing this for 30 minutes.
Let's talk about Sutherland.
Oh, you want to talk about Nate Sutherland going to Exalt?
I mean, they were talking about it in the chat. I forget who it was, but they brought it up a couple times that he made the switch over to Exalt. Thank you.
We appreciate it. $100.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my good friend Axel, for the super chat.
Oh, he's awesome. His whole brake setup that he was showing us that one time at AMS was sweet.
Yeah. So what about him? You all excited because Nate Sutherland's on Exalt? I mean, it was kind of already going to be like that. He was down at the Exalt races. At the Exalt, he went oval racing.
Yeah, it kind of was a secret, but wasn't a secret all at the same time. Like it was put out in people's faces, and it
Like,
like
if
they
you
just
knew, you knew.
oh yeah.
And if you didn't, you weren't in.
Yeah, and also,
But
what was
it was visible for everyone to see. Like if they could have called on really easily.
so? Happy FPV says, "What about adding X amount of dollars to each entry fee, like $5, $10 extra? We're not in control of the race program. That's nothing to do with us. That's
Yeah, and the
absolutely
thing
nothing to
is,
do with us.
there's people that already complain about the pricing. So you start adding that in, it's gonna even bring in more complaints.
What was we talking about? Lance is here, so maybe he's fixed and ready to go.
Well,
Are you
we're
ready,
talking about
Lance?
Sorry about that.
Are we fixed and ready to go?
Well, there's nothing that we can do. Okay, so I just talked to Bobby at he is our webmaster, and it is confirmed. Whenever this thing went live at 7:00, there were 12,000 unique.
I told you that.
Well,
Lefty does know how to read numbers.
Yeah, I was only expecting between 600 to 800. That's all I was expecting, but there were 12,000.
Told you guys,
Holy
but I was
moly.
crazy.
That's
All right,
awesome.
anyway,
What are you bringing up there,
Awesome.
Danny?
Yeah,
so
what is that?
yeah,
Danny,
he's
we got-
got that. That's our website on the backside. So,
Mm.
so that's
Yeah,
what he's
I want to
showing
show
there.
that we're getting orders. It's
Yeah.
just getting a lot of orders. Like we have almost like 50 orders a minute ago. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's going really
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, they're going very quick. So anyway, in saying all that, I apologize. I did not get to hear any of the conversations that y'all were going on. In all of the, I'm going to go back for just a minute. In all of the forms of racing that I used to do, I did go-karts, I did street bikes, big stock cars. I did just about everything with wheels that I've raced on in the last 50 years. There were two fees that you paid whenever you came to the track. And I ain't talking about a spectator fee to get in the gate to sit in a seat. I'm talking about as a competitor. You paid your gate fee. As soon as you rolled through the gate, you paid a gate fee. And then you also had to pay your entry fee. It can all be grouped in together, but if you were the driver, you paid more. In the RC world, I do not, for the life of me, I cannot wrap my head around it. Why we have this mentality that we must get something either at the bare minimum cost or get it for free or be offended if I have to pay for it. The amount of complaining that has been going on for the last 15 years when it comes to these big major events or any event in particular, the amount of money that people are complaining about spending. I understand that we all have our budgets that we work within, but also at the same time, you cannot put on a quality event without having the funding behind it. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with that.
I just wanted to clarify something in the chat. People, there are not 12,000 tickets have not been done. There's only been 90 so far.
No, there's
So
been
you
more than
still
90.
keep
There's
trying.
close to 8. No, the last I looked, there's close to 800, but I'm gonna look again here real quick.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fixing to look right now. We had over 800 when I first looked. Let me look. I haven't been back to it now in about 15, 20 minutes, so bear with me one moment.
But it isn't 12,000 people in there.
There were 11,000 and something unique people online. Let's see here.
I
We
wonder
have
if anybody tried to run a bot on us and just start buying stuff.
847 individual orders right now. That's how many we've had so far, and I'm not seeing anybody that is duplicated yet. I do gotta look all the way through it, but I don't see any duplications.
That's a lot of
at this
people.
time.
That's a whole lot of people.
It is a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This will be the biggest spin wheel ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be little lines.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't even know if there's that many colors.
Yeah, 847 right now.
Um,
Anyway,
Keenan, you did get a couple more donations. I don't know if you want to say thank you.
Sure did.
Oh yeah, we got one from Michael
Michael Elrod.
Elrod. Thank you, Michael Elrod. And we got one from Jimmy Cooper. Does her voice annoy anybody else?
Jesus.
He is my number one
Wow.
fan. He is my number one fan, guys. People were like, "Oh, that was rude." He is my number one fan.
Hey, Axel, thank you so much for the donation as well. That's your isn't that your friend Keenan?
Yep.
Axel? Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Axel. Really appreciate that. Guys, and please, I really appreciate, I really do the super chats and stuff like that. It's not needed. You don't have to do it. And we are not here for that. If you want to give, we're not going to turn it away by any means, because every single prize that we're giving away has been bought and paid for by Elite RC Productions. Nothing at all in all of this was given to us. They all came from JConcepts, Tekno, Beachline Raceway, Exalt. It just stuff that we bought in some of our travels here and there. So again, guys, I really do appreciate it for all of the super chats. You guys are amazing as always. All right, so anyway, that was my thoughts on what to do to try to change some things. I also have some more things to stir the pot with.
Okay.
Shall we move on?
Sure.
Yes.
I'm
Let's do
excited
it.
to find out what you're talking about too.
All right. So let's discuss the stock pro driver drama whenever what is classified as a pro driver drops down to stock. So guys, in saying that part of it, maybe a long time ago, stock racing was the entry level point of RC, is where you begin, but it has not been that way in a very long time. Stock and mod are now two separate divisions, but they are equally important to one another in the racing world. You have your spec class, and then you have your open class. Kind of similar in the way, you have your street stock in racing, and then you have your modified cars. The cars look a little bit different. They speed wise is a little bit different, but complaining about a pro driver that may win on a pro level at a national dropping down to race a stock class, you're just flapping your gums, because they are all equally competitive with one another, and they all have their place and purpose. And if a high quality driver wants to also race in a spec class division, got to just up your game. That's all there is to it. You better come prepared, because that driver is going to come prepared as well. Complaining about somebody that is running in a spec class when you're all running on equal equipment, you're just flapping your gums. That's my personal opinion.
No, I agree with you, because when I started racing, like I mentioned this earlier, at the national events, if the pro guys wanted more track time, they would run stock also, and that was allowed, and we just had to deal with it. So be it. You didn't podium, and it just means you had to get better. I mean, that's all it came down to.
Yeah, I do think that our spec classes are too fast. Technology has improved more and more, where the spec classes have become entirely too fast. The lap times are entirely too close to the modified guys, and there needs to be a bigger gap. I think if there was a larger gap, then you would have people that would be less inclined to want to run that spec class, because there is going to be such a massive difference between that modified car and that spec class. I hope that the way I said that kind of makes some sense. You really, and I'm going to use two-wheel drive buggy for instance. Two-wheel drive buggy, in my opinion, really should go to 25.5 in the spec class. Is where it should go. If not, definitely to 21.5, and then be limited on on battery capacity or battery size or something along those lines. There needs to be a much larger gap between the spec, the expert stock versus the pro modified. There needs to be a larger gap there, in my opinion.
Well, somebody just said this mentality will keep new racers away, keep the pros away from the regular guys. Well,
No.
not if you're not going to start off in 17.5 and 13.5 anyway.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why
And I have no issue with because I get tired of hearing all these stock guys will beat these mod guys with their stock cars that they all race stock. Fast is fast. And I think that's what has to happen. It's just another class like Truggy or E-Buggy or E-Truggy to me now. So good.
The 17.5 class is more modified than the modified class.
Stock is modified and modified is stock.
Yeah, there needs to be there has to be a bigger gap. You're not going to be able to take the money buys speed the same way in drag racing. The more money you have, the faster you're going to go. That's the way it is there. You're not going to be able to take the money out of it. But there needs to be a much larger gap between your pro stock and your modified classes. The cars themselves, I noticed this a couple of years ago. The cars themselves have gotten to a point, they've reached a point to where the car cannot physically go faster around the track. You are now limited as far as your speed, that you can't get any more out of it, in my personal opinion. The tires have reached their limits as far as traction goes. And it comes down to the most minuscule of inch whenever you're running your race lines. Everything has become so close and so tight because the speeds are so high. The grip level is so high. You just don't have that margin of error anymore. And there needs to be a much larger gap between the classes. Even let's say if you wanted to do a rookie level or a independent level or an entry level class in two-wheel drive buggy, okay, then start off in 25.5, then you can move to 21.5, and then you move to a 13.5. Which that's a whole nother can of worms, but 13.5 in my opinion should be what the mod guys are running. It shouldn't just be open to whatever it is. I really think it should just be limited either 13.5 or 10.5 and just be done with it. You're muted.
So you think the mod guys should have a limit too?
I do.
So we're inviting cheating in mod class too. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the brush days, 27 turn was our stock class, and the mod guys were running 9s, 8s, well, really 8 doubles to 12 triples. There's a huge difference there. Like it is crazy how you were talking how close they are now.
Yeah.
Down the straightaways, the good people that can tune a stock car and have it roll free, that 17.5 is rolling the same speed down the straightaway as a 10 turn because the track can, like you said, can only hold so much.
Yep, exactly right. Can only hold so much.
All right. You got a few more topics to talk about.
I do. I do. And I'm going to move over to the 8 scale side of things now.
My favorite.
Lovely.
All right. So on the 8 scale side, in all forms of racing, you have distinct differences in the cars. You and I'm gonna go back to stock car racing because that is the big dog in the United States is stock car racing. If you go to any average track in your area, you're going to have street stock, super stock, modifieds, things like that. But there are very distinct differences in the cars. There's horsepower differences, there's tire size differences, there's weight differences. As you get faster and faster with the cars, they get lighter and lighter. The tires get bigger and bigger. Whenever you are doing, whenever you are racing, and on the 8 scale side, there needs to be differences in the car. I should not be able to enter in a sportsman class with the exact same car that Dakota Finn is driving. They should be different. If you don't have the skill to control the power of a pro class car, then you don't need that power. You need to be scaled back. You either need to run a 3S battery, a 2S battery, a 1700 kV motor, or put a restrictor in your carburetor for your nitro, say 5mm or whatever it may be. You need to run with a slower car. Plain and simple. You clearly are in the sportsman division, which means that you do not have the ability to control the car consistently lap for lap for lap for lap. Then you don't need to have all of that crazy power with the turbo in it and a 2250 kV motor and all this, that, and everything else that you can't control, because in your brain, you think that you're going to go fast that way, and you're not. You're out of control. I have seen people so insanely over jumps because they just don't have the car control, because they're not regulated in any way, shape, or form. They need to be dialed back on the 8-scale off-road side. That's my thoughts on that.
I agree.
I definitely agree with that. There is no differ in 8-scale racing from, say, even at a club race, a novice in 8-scale to a pro. There's all the same stuff, the same speed, and that's honestly where we see the bad racing come in, because they can't handle the speed, and then we see people get hurt.
Yep.
Especially the marshals.
Yeah.
Yep. I AMS, not this past year, AMS in 2024, AMS 2024, I marshaled for almost 2 hours, and I marshaled a sportsman. Keenan, help me out. You and I discussed this. What was it? Sportsman Nitro Buggy, I think, is what I marshaled.
I think it was Truggy.
It might have been Truggy. I think that I'm thinking that was Buggy. It could have been Truggy, but it doesn't matter. It don't matter. In saying all of that, I was shocked at the amount of cars that I have not personally raced RC in a very long time, since Peyton got out. But the setups, we are on mains day. We are running lower mains. When I tell you the setups were just wrong, like you could visibly see, like, dude, how the hell are you driving that car? The shock package is way off. The tire choice is way off. Everything about the car, as it's trying to rotate around a corner, is just wrong. But yet here they are out there with their nitro motors and their 22 kV motors, running full bore, giving it everything they got, because they think they need more power to be able to get around the track. And they can't even do a basic setup on the car so the car gets around the track so they can drive it.
Spinning ain't winning.
Yes, take that power away from them. They need to have entry-level division, entry-level power. That's why you're in the sportsman. You don't need to be out there with the big motor. You don't need to be out there with the big battery, with the big ESC. You don't need that. You need to dial it back. You need to work on your racecraft. You need to work on your skills, your abilities, before you worry about a big motor and everything else. I see Keenan getting big-eyed. So, Keenan, what was that about? Did I strike a nerve on you?
No, I've been preaching. So I think this is very possible in the electric class. Very hard to do in the nitro class. Definitely probably needs to be done more in the E-Buggy class anyway, because these guys have these E-Truggies are extremely fast. Like you heard, my E-Truggy. Look, dude, listen to Danny Paz. I don't feel connected to your E-Truggy, Lefty. And I turned up the EPA on my thing to like full EPA on my truck. He said, I'm gonna drive this thing. I couldn't even drive the car.
Feel connected to your car.
You will never feel connected to my car.
I love how he comes in and then just goes out real quick.
That's because he's a winner.
My EPA on my E-Truggy set to 75, right? And it's comfortable. I think and then you have to factor in tech. and make sure everybody's going to do this, and every car has to be checked, and all this type of stuff. So that, in the end, comes down to another thing that all trying to make more of. That's money, because you have to tech all these cars.
If they're restricted and there's one car on the track that is just annihilating people down the straightaways, we'll know to tech them afterwards. I mean, it's just the same as any other racing.
You cannot let RC racers tech themselves. We've seen this already. We've seen this already. You have to do it.
Yeah.
We know this fully fact that if you give an inch, they will take a mile. So, people say put them a 19 in your car. I think that would be great, but nobody makes 19s anymore. It would be great. I would love to see this happen, but it would have to be a shift of mentality in the industry. And they kind of started to do it in the beginning with E-Buggy Light, and but it just kind of went away. But I would agree that, like somebody said earlier, I think it was Axel, he gave us a super chat, and he said, where is it? I'll bring it up. He goes, hey, bro, ever drive an RC car? Dope. Here's my 2200 kV 4S truggy with 20 other knuckleheads. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. So I would agree with that. I think it can be done on electric, and that's, I think, where most beginners are, right? So maybe it has to be a shift in mentality of the whole, and the industry. They can all geek out. No, it'll be open up a whole other can of worms.
I am sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
So Douglas Blunt has bought a lot of tickets. So Douglas Blunt, I'm sorry. Looks like you are going to be disqualified from the drawing, as you have purchased a lot. So guys, we've been talking about this. We've had this up for days and days and days. Guys, it is very important that you only purchase one ticket. This needs to be fair for everybody. So Danny, I know you're listening in the background. I'm just looking over it right now. We have 975 tickets that have been sold, but Douglas Blunt has bought, just real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and I'm going to stop counting there because there's more and more and more.
Some people are asking, is it because he might have kept purchasing and waiting for that email to come in?
No, because it has been for the last 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 minutes he's been buying tickets, and then another one just came through.
Interesting. Maybe he's still trying. All right. Why am I in the middle? I don't like being in the middle.
What's wrong with being in the middle?
Because the way my camera set up, I'm looking there. So it looks like I'm looking that way. That's why. All right. Well, what were we talking about? We were talking about class separations.
Class separations. That there really needs to be a there needs to be some limits. There needs to be separation in the cars for what we are doing. We've got to have a divide, if that makes sense. If you're going to be a sportsman level driver, then you don't need to be driving a pro level car. Plain and simple. That's the best way for me to put it. You don't need to be driving the exact same thing that Ryan Mayfield's running, the exact same thing that Dakota Finn's running. You need to dial it back. You need to drive a car that is more to your driving abilities. And if you are starting off with a car that you can't control, you're only hindering yourself. I think it was Mike Wolford earlier said something about Brooke starting off in novice class, running her stuff at 50%.
Yeah.
She built her skill level at 50% based upon, and then look at where she ended up when she moved up to the rookie division and went right straight to the top of the leaderboard. And hopefully, Mike, I don't remember where I seen that you were commenting at. How far did she go power wise? Did she go all the way to 100%? after that, or did you bump her up to 80%? Maybe he can answer that for us. But we'll come back to that here in a little bit. I got some more good stuff. You ready to move on?
Yeah, let's move on. So people
Yeah,
are
what's
saying
up?
that
What
they're not
else?
getting. So just to clarify, people are saying they're not getting confirmation emails. Some of you aren't. Some of you ain't. So we get
Yep.
confirmation numbers. Honestly, people, there's nothing we can do about it. It's just so
Yeah.
many people overloading the website right now.
Exactly. The server cannot keep up with what all is going on. If you can just be patient and wait for it to come in, but we are monitoring the orders as they're coming in. If we are seeing multiple orders under the same name, again, for instance, I brought up the one guy that I stopped counting at 22. It's probably closer to 30 or maybe more. And it's been going on for the last nearly 20 plus minutes now. I'm sorry that we just can't allow that. So I'm kind of scanning through it right now as well. But we are at, last I looked, I think we're 991 orders right now. All right.
Next topic.
Yep.
All right, real quick. Has
Yeah.
anyone noticed how mad Danny looks in the little AI picture next to me and Josie?
No,
Like his little AI guy looks so angry.
I didn't even
He's
notice
perfect.
it. Oh God.
Here we go.
Tony, I think you might better keep an eye on Josie. I think she's got a crush on Danny.
No, you guys just pick on Danny, and he's perfect.
No.
Yeah, so you're hardly ever in the camper. Danny picks on all of us the exact same.
I'm
Left
scarred
is a
for
big
life from
target.
Danny Paz.
I will say
Well-
there have been some things that Danny has said where I was like, okay, buddy, I can't defend that.
But you defended anyway. Thank you to
I'm
Charlie
loyal.
Mack for the $5 super chat. We greatly appreciate it. We're not asking for these tonight. All right, Lance. On to the next topic. I'm enjoying this conversation. I'm just listening.
Yeah, no problem, man. All right. Let's go. All right. So just real quick, I'm not even going to start that. I was fixing to say somebody had made a comment in the chat. Never got a confirmation. I thought it was the site. I would take my punishment again. I do apologize. So hold on. Let me see what's going on.
All right. So Lance is occupied.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, back to where we were. And when we get done with this here, Danny and I will talk about it and see if we can figure out a solution for people that have multiple, because we do understand the website was having some problems and issues, and people are expecting some confirmation emails. We'll figure it out and see here. All right, so that's Doug. That's Doug that made the comment. Doug, thank you for letting us know what was going on. I greatly appreciate it. So Doug was looking for a confirmation email. He thought the website was down, which is very logical. Don't blame him on that part one bit. So Doug, what we'll do is we will put your name on the list just one time, because we understand there are some technical difficulties on our end, and we will get that taken care of for you. All right. So anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I was thinking maybe we should close the orders now so Danny can have a look at them behind us.
No, we told everybody we can't do it. If we got to extend our finish time a little bit, we will. But I told everybody 90 minutes, so we got to make sure we give them the 90 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much.
people
We have
that-
like a half an hour left. Yeah.
Yeah, we still have a half an hour to go. And I think we have crossed 1,000 orders. Yeah, we're 1,006 right now, so that's going to be a monstrous wheel. Anyway.
Doug, we forgive you.
Okay. All right.
Iron horse.
So here we go. All right, guys. So another thing that Danny's already working on the list as it is. Is that what you're doing, Danny?
Yes, but I need to recheck it. But it's a big wheel.
Yeah.
It's a huge
Yeah.
wheel, they're really big.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm going
All right,
away. Bye bye.
In saying all that,
Bye, Danny.
I do want to talk about a tech process. in all forms of racing, again, I'm going off of my past histories and stuff like that. We, as a mentality, think that if we are outside of the rules, doesn't matter what it is, even if we get a speeding ticket, okay? We feel we should not be punished or penalized. We are 100% in the wrong. My battery was over voltage. My car was underweight. I was doing 60 in a 35 or a 45, whatever you want to say. You know, however you want to apply this thought process, we all feel, I'm guilty of it too, that we should not receive the punishment that incurs with not doing not being within the scope of the rules. And all it creates with that mentality, all that it's going to create is more problems down the road, at the event, at the moment. That's all it creates. Everybody knows the rules as we come into an event. Let's just say we work off of raw rules. Okay. You should have your cars prepared, ready to go, you as a racer. And if you're outside of those rules, that is on you. In RC car racing, and there is tech at an event, every single racer, every single person has the ability to go through a pre-tech inspection before they go through their official tech. Every single person. And if you don't have the ability to go through, or you choose because you assume that your car is within spec, then you need to also man up and take that punishment for being outside of those specifications because you did not do your due diligence in double checking and making sure that your car was within the spec. It would make everything for your life, the tech guy, and everybody involved a lot easier if you were to just, hey man, can I check this battery real quick? Can I check my weight on my car? Can I check the width on my car? Can I check my wing? You know, that kind of stuff. But they choose not to do that. So they just like, oh, well, it was fine last time, so let me come up this time and it should be fine as well. That kind of stuff, that needs to go away. We need to do a better job of, as racers, in making sure our cars are proper within the specifications that are set forth for that division and that class. Plain and simple. Make everybody's lives a lot easier. And don't act. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it bluntly. Don't act like a little whiny bitch when you're outside of those rules and parameters, and then they're enforced on you.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
I mean, rules are out there. They can be read. I mean, your normal club race and you go to your first national event, just do your research, read.
Mm-hmm.
It'll save everything.
Don't be lazy.
Yeah.
You know, I think we get complacent. I wouldn't say it's lazy. I think we just get complacent. We assume that since I went through Q1 and tech was good, and I went through Q2 and tech was good, and I went through Q3 and tech was good, and I went through A1, tech was good, but then I came up to A2, my battery was 0.4 of a volt over. Well, I should be allowed to burn that off now, right? You know, I knew that it needed to be 8.4, but it's 8.44, and I didn't mean to do it. It's not my fault. So I can burn that voltage off, right? Or go get another battery, or, you know, whatever. Anyway, that's just, we've got to get out of that mindset. It's no different from again, getting that speeding ticket or accidentally running that red light. Officer, I swear, I didn't see the red light. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to run it. Can you just let me go just this one time, you know, until the next time that you also run the light, you know, and so on and so forth. That's the mentality that we have as people in racers. And again, it doesn't just apply to RC car racing. It's life in general. That is our mindset, and we've got to get out of that.
Well, I think this came to head at the INS round at Hobbyplex in Omaha with the voltage. And where the Tekno had to fail a few people.
It's happened multiple times. It ain't just that race. It's a lot of different places.
And I remember one racer was going up, and I remember his mechanic like effing him off, like he was taking the car up there to take the batteries, like take the battery out and take the car and then go up there, like take the battery out of the car, put it inside the car, then go tech it. Because you go up there with the car in the battery in the car, he's going to assume you're going to go on the track. So I think that comes from innate skill. Like it would be hard to implement. Could you imagine if we'd said, "Hey, we're going to attack cars at race time"? People would be lost. People would be lost.
I mean, we did it.
We've gotten away from it so much in the industry, in racing, in America.
Yeah, I mean, Gene brought up Peach State. Do y'all remember the scramble that took place at Peach State? They just assumed, since there was no tech, that they could just start running 3S batteries in their four-wheel drive short course.
Oh,
remember that? Oh, you wasn't there, Keenan.
I wasn't
That's
there.
right. You wasn't there.
It was me and Danny that ran down and teched them all.
Yeah.
Yes, I
So-
was there.
Yeah. Anyway, so it just run within the rules that are set, the parameters that are set, makes everybody's life a lot easier. You know, I know we all want to win. We all race to win. Paul Wynn has the greatest saying of all time. You know, if you're just racing toy cars, then take the transponder out of it. You know, it's not toy car racing. We are legitimately racing, you know, for wins and things like that. But you need to be within the parameters that are set forth for the division and the class.
Yep.
And if you don't know, you should be asking.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of it comes from the club races. A lot of the local tracks don't follow roar rules like we used to. So it's gone away. Like they just let people run. If it's just a 2S, they don't care if they're charging in high voltage, what they're charging to. If it's the 17.5 motor, they don't care what rotor's in it. They don't care about any of that stuff anymore just because they want racers to race. They're not implementing the rules. They're not stating the rules at the beginning. So I think that's where the disconnection is at our club level races. And then they go to their first national event and they don't know because the local tracks aren't informing them. They're not helping them grow as racers.
Yeah. So I see the comment there from T-Main. So T-Main, the bad part about weight and volts, tech meters and scales are not the same as the racers, but there's only one official scale and one official voltmeter. Your tech tools that you're using, voltmeter scales, is irrelevant. Doesn't matter what yours say. There's only one official voltmeter and one official scale. That's all that there is. That's the one that you need to be concerned with and worried about. And if yours variance from what the official is, go up and see what the variance is.
Yeah, I mean, at our FRCC races, I have never, ever turned a racer away of checking their weight with our equipment or their battery voltage unless there was a group of guys coming up to get their tech to go on track. And then I tell that racer to wait till all these guys get teched. Then we can do that for you. But I never turn anyone away for that reason. So they can always know with the stuff we are using, the stuff that's what we're going by that weekend. Because if we turn them away, then they will have a fight. But if we don't turn them away and we help them, then they have no fight. They know they did wrong.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the 99.9% of the people that come through that are outside of the spec parameters, they're not deliberately and intentionally cheating. They're not a cheater. They're just outside of the parameters that are set for that division. You need to be within that spec. You know that you have the ability to come up before your race and do a pre-tech inspection to check. All right, let me check and make sure this battery is good. Let me double check and make sure that my motor is good. Let me double check and make sure my weight is good. Let me verify all of that stuff before I bring my car up in line with racers everywhere and verify and make sure, because it is very embarrassing to come up with all of your buddies around you and you be outside of that spec, and then the tech guy tells you you've been disqualified. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything intentional. You're just outside of the parameters that are set for the class. That's why you have the ability to go up and do a pre-tech. Now, if we didn't have this ability to go up and do pre-tech, then yes, we do need to look at other options as far as doing burn downs, run downs, changing a battery, changing a motor, adding weight, whatever it may be, changing your cambers, things like that, to be within the WIS specs. You know, all racers have that ability to do pre-tech inspection. So coming up outside of the parameters during your official tech, that's on you.
And a big one in 10 scale racing, especially short course, tire changes. I don't know how many people don't understand that tires weigh different. And they come up and like, well, I was of weight. It's like, well, what did you change? I changed my tires. Okay, why didn't you come check then?
Mm-hmm.
Tires weigh different, and they can either make or break you.
Yep. That's very true.
Lan, somebody asked a question here. They said, so any race that you guys are at 10 scale short course 4-wheel drive, it's no 3S, just 2S.
2S.
On 4-wheel drive. Okay.
2S. 2S battery and 4-wheel drive short course. 2S.
All right. We have 19 minutes.
Yep.
Ooh, getting close.
Do we have any more topics to go on?
Covered the 8 scale, covered the 10 scale, the 2 different 10 scales. I can't think of it. Oh, you know, yeah, I do. I have one other thing. One other thing as well.
And this South Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk about that.
I'll bring that up. That's little stuff. Southside is. This is more of a personal opinion, and I think it would make things a lot easier on a lot of racers. I would like to see at events go to a spec tire. I know this has been said this many times. I would like to start seeing a spec tire used at different events. The purpose of a spec tire is it evens the playing field. It knocks off all of the BS stuff that may be going on with saucing, you know, different things like that. There really needs to be, everybody's going out on equal stuff. This goes back to other forms of racing and stuff like that. You know, you'll see just a Goodyear tire. You'll see just a Hoosier tire, you know, so on and so forth. You know, Yokohama, you'll see certain tires that are going to be allowed for certain divisions. That's it. This is the tire you have to run. And then you tune your car around that. I really wish that we would adopt that in our hobby and in our sport at our larger races.
So let me ask you something. Do you mean have a spec tire class at these races, or have everybody run spec tire?
So I put a little bit of thought in this. So if let's just say you partner with JConcepts for your event, okay? Well, JConcepts may not be able to supply tires to, you know, and let's say P&B to 1,000 entries. That's a lot of tires, a lot. You know, you're talking about bringing in a semi load of tires and stuff like that, you know. So let's say for your pro division, you have JConcepts. For your intermediate division, you have Proline. For your sportsman division, you have AKA. For your 40 plus division or an open division, you have Hot Race. And I'm just throwing things out there. This isn't by any means. This is just brainstorming is all this is. But if you're going to run in these divisions, these are the tire. This is the brand model tire that you have to run. And it keeps that on an even playing field. And then you don't have to worry about, well, do I have the right setup for the right tire? Do I have the right tire for the right setup? Well, now I need to set my car up for this tire. This is the tire I have to run at this event. That's my thoughts on that.
I could also see that making it more affordable for everyone to come to these big races because they don't have to buy 5 different types of tire. If say like you mentioned PMB, a lot of us know what 3 tires are going to work at PMB.
Mm-hmm.
So like if say JConcepts is the tire for that event, they could just say it's going to be Reflex months ahead, and then people could get a few sets of Reflexes and go, and they know that's what they're going to run.
Mm-hmm.
No ifs, ands, or buts, and you don't have to worry about, oh, is the Falcon going to work better? Do I need to get a few sets of those too? I could see it making it more affordable for everyone also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is going to have their pluses and their minuses. Everything will, but at the same time, you need to try. You have to try to keep it as uniform as possible for everybody. You don't want, because I've seen this happen before. You don't want a select few to be able to have the tire for that weekend that's not available for everybody. To me, it just keeps the integrity of the competition equal, in my opinion.
I think the only one that it should be open for is the pro class.
If you ask
so
the
I'm going to
pros,
play devil's advocate. I'm going to play devil's advocate on that because I just recently talked to Nikola, and he's very much against spec tire because he thinks it ruined nitro on road. And I'm just going to tell you why he thinks that. He says he has no reason to send a driver for him personally as a hot race driver. He has no reason to send a driver to a Worlds if it's a spec tire. That's why he wasn't worried about sending anybody to the 10 scale world championships or anything like that. And he brought up a good point. He said, if it wasn't for JConcepts, Dakota Fend, Mayfield, and these guys probably wouldn't have been at the E-Buggy world championships. So, the tire companies pay a lot of these guys travel to these races. Mm-hmm. Now I have been at races, RCGP, where the regular guys run spec tires, and there was a lot of pushback on it until they did it, right? Until they did it, and they saw how much less it cost them and everything else, right? I am kind of like, I understand I am so in between on this subject because I used to be all about spec tire. Absolutely. The fairest way for everybody across the board in any class, like you said, has to be, a spec tire. But not only does it have to be a spec tire, it has to be a limited number of tires. Because I feel having a spec tire and you can buy a limited amount of tires is useless. Okay, you take away we know this tire is going to work, but then you have somebody that can buy X amount of, if a person can buy 20 sets of tires and one person can buy 10, it isn't equal, right? Mm-hmm. So you should have.
That's what happened at Worlds in Phoenix. Yeah,
because there's too much money being made off of the sale of tires, right?
Yeah.
So you have to have tire limits. It was just like RCGP. You had you could buy 4 sets of tires, and people pissed and moaned. This is the wrong tire for this track. This is the wrong tire for this track. Yes, it may be the wrong tire for this track, but everybody's on that same tire. And you know what happened? After the 45-minute main, it was absolutely the right tire to be on that track because it was worn on.
So hold on one second. Everybody says this is the wrong tire for the track. This is the wrong tire for the track. every race, every single race we go to, whether it be a club race or it be a national, what is the number one conversation that goes on after every single? Hey,
What tires? What
what
tires?
tire? What tire
What
do you want?
tires?
What tire you want? What tire you want? What do you think about this tire? What do you think about that tire? It's just nonstop every single time somebody is on the track. It's
And
what tire? What tire? What tire?
and the thing that follows that is if they can't get that tire, they still want to know, well, what setup are you running?
Mhm.
And they'll apply that setup to their car, but not have the tire. So
Yeah.
like if you go back to the Worlds events, like I was a mechanic at that Worlds and we had to tune the car to that tire. Like and back like with what Lefty said, going back to when Mayfield won in China, they all were struggling to tune their cars to work with those sweet tires. It comes down to the setup more than the tire when it comes down to that kind of racing. But right now, it's more focused on compound over setup when it needs to be switched, like it is at these Worlds events.
Mhm.
It needs to go back to being flip flop to where you know what tire you're going to run and you need to set your car up
It's
for
too
that
easy
tire.
to throw on a fast tire. It's just too easy.
Oh,
It's too
very
easy to do
easy.
that. I've seen it for myself. A good tire makes you pick up so much speed at a certain time, especially outdoor racing. So
Yeah, but it also makes people
Yeah.
not worry about learning setup.
But that's why the biggest competition is how many tires can a person glue up at a track. It's how much money they can spend at that race.
Mhm.
So
I like the spec tire. We were against it when we went to RCGP. We were against it. We were like, we're not going to do that. We didn't like that. And then when we did it, just like you were saying, Keenan, we ended up actually really liking the idea of doing the spec tire.
I'm not saying every race has to be this way.
No, yeah.
No,
But
just
it
a
would-
national caliber race.
I mean, I talked to Mayfield about this one time, and he says I would love for Worlds, Nationals, Euros to be a spec tire. But at the same time, I actually like open tire. I'm so torn on this subject. I'm so torn.
I like spec tire
I think-
because it comes down to tunability and driver.
I think that for the average driver, for you, me, everybody, spec tire is probably one of the best way to go because it's cheap.
Yes.
Right. For the top guys, that should be open for them to exhibit the utmost. That's why I liked RCGP. That was the
Oh, you and
mitigating
RCGP. Oh my
factor.
God.
I'm just telling you, it was good.
Oh, I know. I know.
My
You
Akko manager.
I know
Oh,
it.
here we go.
Jesus Christ.
I gotta pee. Can I come back? I'll be right back.
Yeah,
you can come back.
go play with your RCGP.
Don't go, Lefty. Don't go, Lefty.
Danny.
Peanut gallery.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he definitely is the peanut gallery tonight. But I think we should go to a spec tire. I think it would benefit everyone all the way around. They would hate it at first, but then they'd come to love it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, somebody
even
asked
for
how
the
many
pros?
orders. We have 1,061 orders right now.
No, Josie, I think everything should be spec up until that pro class, because like with what Lefty said, the sponsors aren't going to want to send their pros
Yeah.
because it's no benefit to them because that tire's not going to win. I'm not saying the tire could win, but they're not showing anything for that.
A
So
lot
I
of
think
people
the
are
pros-
asking.
Go
A
ahead.
lot of people are
Sorry.
asking, do you mean, are you talking tire and compound or just tire? That's what
No,
they're asking.
tire and compound.
Yeah,
Tire and
tire
compound.
both.
Yeah, tire and compound.
Lefty promoting RCGP.
Salty Joe, just because you went over to China
Hey, Salty.
and ate all the good food over there, said I didn't like the food over there. All right, we have 5 minutes to go, and then we're gonna sort this all out. Let's see, we got a lot of questions.
I'm showing 8 minutes.
I'm showing 8 or 7.
Oh, it's 9:23. There we go.
Yeah,
Lasco wants
guys,
to
I know,
if you washed your hands.
I know a lot of people are asking questions about if their order went through because you're not getting emails. So again, guys, I was not expecting for this many people to be online. And since we have a little over 5 minutes remaining, I'm just going to go over what we talked about earlier. I was not expecting for this many people to be online. We are only allotted so many emails from our server, from our hosting service per day. And we are way, way, way over that allotted limit. So no, you are not receiving any more emails. That has not been going on for a while. I do not have time to go through each individual one. A lot of people are asking about, did my order go through? Right now we are at 1,061 last time I checked orders. So you got roughly about 5 minutes to get the last of your orders in. You are limited to 1 entry per person, please. Please do not sign up multiple times. Please only one. I would greatly appreciate that. Makes things a lot easier that way. And let me go here. Check one more thing. We just to go over our list of what we're going to be giving away. We have a Tekno E-Buggy that we're going to give away. I've got an AE vintage car that we're going to be giving away. I got 3 different sets of JConcepts 8-scale tires, 3 different sets of JConcepts 10-scale tires. We have a Exalt 8-scale motor, Exalt 10-scale motor, Exalt 8-scale battery, a 10-scale battery. I have an 8-scale servo, a 10-scale servo from Exalt. Then I have some Tekno tools to give away. And I also have an iCharger. And again, the iCharger, the reason why we're going to be giving away the iCharger is because unfortunately in some of our travels, whenever I was opening up one of the slides on our camper, it had fallen from where it was being stored at, and it got caught in the slide and it destroyed the box. So it is a brand new iCharger, never been plugged in, never been turned on. There's nothing wrong with it other than the box is messed up. That's the only thing that's wrong with it. Everything else is still fine. So again, guys, I apologize for that. We'll be doing the drawing here now in just under 4 minutes. So if you did not receive a email, I'm sorry, no, you got roughly you got 4 more minutes to get your orders in. But and once we get done, once he gets the wheel prepared, then we're going to start doing the actual drawing. So again, if you did, Danny. Yeah, if you didn't receive the confirmation email that your order went through, don't worry. Like I said, we're now nearly 1,100 orders online. So we will be doing the drawing. Most likely we have it. You will be responsible. The winners are responsible. We'll contact you. You'll be responsible for the shipping of the product to you. We'll contact you via email from the Elite email. So if you just hang tight, we'll be contacted tomorrow. You don't have to send me a message at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I've gotten them 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, you know, how come you haven't contacted me? Well, it's because I was sleeping. But
he does that now and then.
Yeah, I do. I try to do a little more often.
Santa doesn't sleep.
The bull.
Yeah,
bully don't.
He sleeps all year but one day.
Yeah.
Hey, Steph.
They said, "Hey,
you gotta have Danny Paz working for him."
Yeah, that's a Danny. You do realize that nice, pretty Elite logo that you have on your backdrop there is backwards, right? You're muted. You're muted. You're muted, Danny. You're muted. You're not showing up, honey. Oh, there you are. Danny, you're muted.
Everyone in the chat say hi to Steph.
Hello, Miss Stephanie. You're backwards, Danny. You got it mirrored.
How come?
Because you're backwards. That's why.
Hey, Dana. I think Dana's been in here for a little while. Dana in Korea, serving our country. Thank you, Dana. I hope you're having a Merry Christmas over there in Korea.
We did.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What?
Well, we also missed a super chat from Jason Lean. Thank you, Jason, for the support. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
He said, "There's nothing stock about stock. The limited amount of classes is one of the things I love about 8 scale. I wish 10 scale would follow the lead. Less is more, simple is better."
I truly wish we could go back to way back when there was just stock and mod, none of these subclasses. It was just so much easier back then.
Well,
actually, Lance, you got that charger from Hobby Action.
Hobby Action. I don't remember where I got it from.
You bought it from Hobby Action.
I try to buy whenever we visit all of our different tracks, I always try to buy our raffle prizes from the track that we're at. Sometimes I miss out on being able to buy something from them, or they don't have something that I feel will really attract. But I try to buy. I usually spend anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 on prizes. I know a lot of people think that all this stuff is given to us. I really do wish it was, because if it was, we would lower the amount of tickets that we are selling, the prices, stuff like that. But we buy this product. Everything that we're giving away here this weekend is every bit of it is all bought by Elite RC Productions from hobby shops that support us and things like that. So not only are we giving back to the hobby shops, we're also giving back to the racers themselves. It's a double-sided sword here, and we're trying to do our best to support the racers that support us, and also the hobby shops and businesses that support us as well by showing the love all the way around. Somebody asked a question about Adrenaline. I'm sorry, I just looked down at the chat. Yes, we'll be back. We're actually coming to Adrenaline twice this year. We have the Outdoor National Series that we're going to be putting on there, as well as the Adrenaline Invitational. So we'll be there twice this year.
They were asking what you thought about it.
About what?
About Adrenaline. Like, did you like it, I guess?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
I will
awesome.
say, like, I really want to go. I was super jealous that we didn't go.
Yeah.
I think that's it. It's not 8:30.
It is 8:30.
It's 8:30.
Oh, yeah.
That's cut
It is
off.
8:30. All right, so it's cutoff time. So shut it down, Danny. I don't know if you're still here or if you're making babies with Jessica. Everybody, make sure that y'all say a very special hello. With 1,108 people signed up for it. So y'all may or may not know, we still have roughly 7 days left in 2025, but Danny is getting engaged here really, really soon. He's going to be moving to Georgia, and Danny is going to be marrying his love of his life, and he is going to be saying goodbye to Elite RC Productions, as he will becoming a stay-at-home, not a housewife, it'd be a man wife. Man wife. Yeah. Anyway, so congratulations, Danny, and we wish you all of the best as you leave Elite RC Productions, and you just completely forget about all of us that are here, still working and slaving away and all that. No, they no need you joining in. You just stay in the background, just do your thing. Nobody wants to hear from you right now.
A house
husband.
husband.
Yeah, there we go. Gotta stay home and do the dishes and change your baby.
Danny, how are you going through the entries right now? You can probably talk.
Yeah, I'm working right now on that. Yeah. Yeah.
And did Jessica hear everything Lance just said?
Yeah, she's here next to me.
Good thing you had a headset on.
I can hear her laughing.
She's actually watching in the live on her phone.
I got video of you and her setting up your background. Hi, Jessica.
Oh my God.
I wanted to say something. I wanted to say thank you to all of you guys in the Elite RC Productions team. I had a very good time over the last 3 years hanging out with you guys, getting to meet you. To all the racers out there as well that I've gone around and got a pleasure to meet as well. It's been exceptional. We've been doing this for about two and a bit of years now, coming into our 3rd year now, and it's been awesome. So I appreciate the support. I know we're doing things good, but you go to races and people's like, my goal is to this is the what we was talking about earlier. This is the drawback, right? When you go to these races and people are like, hey, my goal is to get interviewed by you, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want that to go, but at the same time, something has to change. But we greatly appreciate it, man. None of this could be possible. I can't tell you how many people came up to me. I think one of my biggest things is once I get in the booth, I don't see nobody. So, and that's about the only thing. That's why I try to socialize the days prior. And I am looking forward to next year, and I cannot wait. And you know, the thing people miss is like behind the scenes, the fun stuff, like the jokes and the laughing. I mean, we have jokes we can't tell them on this show.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we have burst out laughing at 11:30 at night in the huh?
I have good pictures I can show, but I wouldn't show it here.
You don't have no pictures. You don't have no pictures. But just the fun that we've had. I was thinking about one of the funniest moments. I wish people could have seen it. I wish we would have caught it on camera when I thought the minivan was going to catch on fire.
Oh,
That was fun.
hold a minute. Let me tell that
Yes, you tell
story.
the story.
Let me
was
tell
funny.
that story. So exactly 1 year ago and one day, I purchased a Honda Odyssey minivan for the elite team to travel back and forth to some of these races that we had to drive through. Obviously, we went to California. We went all over the place. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I've got, just to give a little small background history of Mr. Fireman.
I'm a firefighter. I was a firefighter.
Used to be firefighter, Mr. Keenan White. We are driving down. I don't even know where the hell we were. It doesn't matter. We were driving down the
It was
road.
in Tennessee.
We were in Tennessee. And we stopped to get something to eat. We pull in. Now, Danny and his computer that requires 10.21 gigawatts of power, we had to quickly install an inverter. Now, granted, it wasn't the best install, but we didn't have any tools or anything like that, so I had to improvise to make it work. So I hid an inverter underneath the dash and ran the wires out to the battery and this, that, and everything else. But here we go. We pull in to get ourselves something to eat. I want to say it was a chicken place or something. We were getting ourselves something. And the inverter had fallen over from its wedged location onto a spring. Okay. And that spring got very hot, turned red, and the most tiniest amount of minuscule smoke came out from under the dash. Well, as we're parking and the smoke rises up out of the dash, Keenan screams like a little girl. And for somebody that as big as he is, you have never seen anyone exit and run from a vehicle. He was 15 feet behind the vehicle, and the tires had not even stopped turning yet for me to put it in park. Mr. I'm a firefighter runs from the fire.
Fire.
Yeah, you have to run from the fire to defend people.
Burn up. It's going to explode.
No,
Hey,
Keenan,
I've seen
you are
those things
scared
blow
of
up.
more things than anyone I know.
I
Thank
go
you,
to
Gene.
Florida. They have people,
Yes.
things that can kill you. Lots of things.
Alligators.
We live here every day and we're not dead.
Well, that's because you people are special. Go swimming. Go swimming. Never go swimming in a body of water in Florida.
Hey,
Oh
I'm
my
sad
God.
that I can't swim with the Sundancers alligators anymore.
Yeah, well,
That
I'm sure they
saddens
don't
me.
miss you.
Yeah.
They are more scared
Here you
of
go.
you.
Here we go. Here we go. Y'all
Oh.
see?
They are not more
Oh, I
scared of
remember
me.
that. I remember
There we
that.
go. Y'all see that?
Guys,
It's kinda blending in.
we
Yeah.
watched
Put your hand
Keenan
behind it.
run from a little tree frog. He
Yep.
ran from a little green tree frog.
Yeah, man. I don't trust Australia.
So Keenan, one of the first, I think it was the second trip to Mills. He props that
First trip.
that cow hoof up on a tire that was sitting outside the
That did
track.
scare me.
This was funny.
That did scare me.
He sets that foot up on that tire. Well, inside that tire was this little tiny baby iguana. It might have been, it wasn't even a lizard. You can't even consider it a lizard.
It was like
Little
this big.
small baby. No, hold on a minute now, Keenan. Wait.
It was a
We don't
football.
have them that big.
It was
Hey,
a
he
football.
can't move his
Little
other
small-
arm closer
yeah.
to show how big it was.
It's a little small iguana. Next thing I know, I hear this squealing scream, and all I see is him just running away. He's like, it's trying to eat me. It's trying to eat me. This little iguana comes out of this tire and scares him. I'm like, oh my God.
No, I don't mess around with wild animals like that.
They said that you're the team entertainer. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah, I'm usually the butt of many Danny Paz jokes.
I get
What's
it.
up, Mark?
Oh,
Moon?
man.
Danny Paz. How's it
We
going
did-
with the wheel, Danny?
You know, it's going good. I'm just putting the names right now.
It probably
have to-
looks like his background.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of duplicates in there?
There are some, but yeah, but not many right now.
So,
Carl Levo, I got bit by a mosquito in the DR. Was only there for hours. That caused my brain to swell up. Never had that happen, and we have our,
thank you, Carl. Thank you.
Mosquitoes. They don't bother me.
Someone donated 1,200 stars. I don't know what that means.
Oh, that's on
Thank you.
Facebook. Thank you.
Nice.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. I see someone donated.
I'm sorry your brain swelled up, Carl Levo. That's not good.
Yeah, thanks to your country.
I apologize. The 1,200. Where do I see that?
It'll be on the Facebook.
Oh, there we go. Andreas Mejia, 1,200 stars. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Andreas Mejia. He is a huge supporter of Elite
Yes.
RC Productions and everything we do.
Yes.
Man, thank you so much, Andreas, for
Yeah, how many
for your
tickets did he
support.
buy at the Exalt race?
a lot. He usually buys $200 to $300 worth of stuff. It's crazy what he buys. So
Yeah.
it's awesome.
I don't get bothered by mosquitoes, Donner. They don't bite me.
It's because you're not sweet.
Exactly.
It's the same thing for me, Keenan. Me and you have that in common. I'm
No,
not sweet either.
So while Danny's working on that, I do have to ask, what do y'all think about my beard? Should I shave it? It's itching.
No.
I know y'all.
I think you should leave it.
I know y'all keep seeing me do this. That's because I'm still in that. It's not as bad, but I'm still in that itchy stage.
You're becoming a man.
Wow. Becoming a man. Anyway, all right, moving on.
This is what I am.
What's that?
She's
pot
stirring the
stirrer.
pot. She's stirring the pot. Stirring the pot.
I really like
Anthony Donnelly says shave one side. Yeah.
No,
Anyway.
leave it, Santa.
All right. What else do we have to talk about? Anything?
Is there any drama? Is there
Hey,
any tea?
Felino.
Well, there's some more silly season news that's going to be coming out soon. We have known about this for quite some time. Danny and I have, and there'll be some more silly season news that's going to be coming out here in the next few days. So stay tuned for that. Does Elite RC have a membership supporter option like NNRC? I have thought about that a couple of times, Robert. We don't have that set up right now. No, we don't. But the answer is no. No, we don't. Not at this time. Barry Boatwright, let's talk about the blanket. When is that? So Barry, I have to wait until I know 100% for certain that the Elite RC production schedule is finalized. I'm 99.9% sure that it is final, and then I can set the date. I got to get with the facility to make sure they have dates available. But we will be having it.
Someone was asking about the two-man, the team driving. We should have a class for that.
Well, no, we don't. The last thing we need is more classes. No, we ain't doing that. That is funny. To
I
watch
will say
and
that
cool to
was
watch.
awesome.
Update on Southside, Lance.
Yeah, Southside. So I went to a county commission meeting. Was it 2 Thursdays ago? I don't know. I kind of lost track of time. Last Thursday. Son Anderson. Thank you, Son Anderson. Sending 200 stars on Facebook. Thank you. The update is, so the water and the sewer is now in the ground and done. That part of it is done. And whenever we left to come on Christmas vacation, you can see the stakes are all in the ground as far as everything has been mapped out, plotted out where everything is going. So I'm really excited to share that probably we are looking at mid to late March will be a completion date for Southside. And that is a covered 8-scale track that will be here in Lake City, Florida, which is northern Florida. So we're probably just a little over 3 months away from that being completed. And it'll be a large track too. It's not going to be small. The track will be 125 foot deep, 200 feet long. So It's not going to be a small track by any means. It's going to be big.
Nice. Very nice. Danny Paz, what's going on?
I'm working here. Hold on.
Let's see.
You're distracting him.
We're gonna take you off camera so you can be better.
Well, let me see something. What happens is,
here we
already
go.
delayed duplicate. So we have almost 707 tickets. That's removing the.
So we had that many duplicates.
Yeah, but most of them were related to the server. You know, it was not people doing it intentionally. you know? Yeah. So let me see something here. You can see that wheel. Like that thing is packed.
You can't even see names.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, Danny, you can make this bigger. Hold on. Oh no, not like that.
Oh no, Lefty. Hold on. Let me see something.
No, Danny. Danny, you got to share a screen. Go to present or invite right here, and you can share that screen out.
Okay.
I'm teaching Danny something.
What is Chris Powell? So I didn't see. He said there was a question there. What did Chris?
He's asking when is the banquet?
I don't have a date yet. I have to wait until
Or
I get all of
replacement. I don't know what replacement means.
So there's a banquet for the 2024 season. There are no banquets for the 2025 season, as we're going to be giving out individual awards for each round, and then we will have end of season awards with some end of season prizes, but there won't be the big banquet like we've done in the past several years. Not with giving out awards for each individual round.
All right, Danny. So I have this up on here now. Can you
give me a sec?
Can you just okay?
Here we go.
Can we?
So hold on.
Don't spin yet. Don't spin yet.
So first,
how many names we got on there?
707.
Okay, that's 400 multiple entries. Are we sure that's right, Danny?
I'm 100% sure. That's all I have. Yeah, that's all I have.
Okay.
There's no more.
All right, I would say shuffle it up. What are we gonna do first, Lance?
All right, so we're going to give away the big ticket items first, is what we're going to do. And you cannot be a multiple time winner, obviously. So in case we messed up and names are in there multiple times, you can't be a multiple time winner. You can only win one time. So we're going to start with the big ticket items first. We'll start with the Tekno first. Then we'll go to the AE Vintage Kit. Then we'll do the iCharger. Then we'll give away the Exalt stuff. And then we'll give away the rest of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm writing everything down, so we can't go real super fast on all this. So. All right, so I think we're about ready to go. It's currently 8:46, and we'd like to get this thing finished up by 9 o'clock, because we said we're going to be on here for a couple hours. Guys, before we start the spinning of the wheel, I would like to say a few years ago, whenever we started the Florida RC Championship Series and we brought Danny in, Danny actually contacted us about doing some media work. He was just going to do some basic photography, basic graphics, and a little bit. Oh my goodness, who was that?
Keenan.
Wow. In saying all that, was that Danny?
I'm muted. That wasn't me.
That was Danny. That was Danny. I could tell. Danny's been eating chili.
No, there's no chili here.
Y'all want to hear the chili story real quick before I move on? Anybody want to hear the chili story?
Let's go on. That's good. Nothing to do with me.
No. Okay. All right. So when we brought Danny on a little over 6 years ago to the Florida RC Championship Series, obviously Danny has an extremely high talent for what he does. And it continued to grow, got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then everybody wanted us to start covering their events as well. I was already doing RD for multiple people, multiple different races. And then Danny was slowly adopted in. There were a lot of requests and we continue to realize that there was more that was needed. So then we brought in Keenan to join the broadcast team as a full-time commentator. Gene came on board as support staff. We now have Josie as support staff. We have Patrick that does multiple different things, support staff. Oh my God.
I've
y'all
seen
just see
that.
that?
I've seen that.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyway, in saying all that. So we have Tony, we have Josie, we have Bobby that Bobby Phillips from RC Sign Up that helps us out as well in the background with through RC Sign Up, through doing our web hosting, different things like that. It's a big team of people that are very important to continue to bring the broadcast to you. I'd like to say a very special thank you to each and every person that's a part of the Lead RC Productions team. Thank you, Josie. Thank you, Keenan. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Gene. Thank you, Patrick, Bobby, Tony. Thank y'all so much. I never would have imagined that Elite RC Productions would grow into this monster that it has. If we were to allow it, we would be working every single weekend of the year. We get a lot of requests for events, and thank y'all so much. To each and every person that has watched our videos, supported us, bought raffle tickets, everything that y'all do keeps this engine running on the machine. I cannot express how important it is to us for your support. Without you, we would not be able to do this. It is quite the undertaking. I never really imagined that it would be what it is in the traveling and different things like that. And we just can't do it without you. So thank y'all very much. We hope that you have a very Merry Christmas, a very Happy New Year. And I cannot say thank you enough. Thank you.
Thank you to Lance.
Thank you, Lance.
Thank you, Lance, and thank you everyone
everybody.
that supports us.
Yes, sir.
Yep. I mean, you didn't really have
Thank you, Lance.
you didn't really
You're
have
the
a
best.
decision with me. You kind of just it was already a done deal.
Yeah.
Well, Joseph, we kind of had no choice because you just kind of like forced your
our
way in, you know,
Yep.
and
Well,
and
She's really good.
I think I remember
Kiss
the dinner that we had, and you asked all of us. I do remember Patrick, Keenan, myself, and Danny all saying no
No,
to
that's a
Josie
lie.
coming on board.
I did say yes in my mind.
Fake news.
No,
That sounds
No.
like a Danny answer.
it wasn't fake. It was very real.
I did said yes in my mind. Sounds exactly what something Danny would say. I did say yes, but nobody heard me. All right. We thank you as well, Lance. Thank you everybody out there. Let's give away some stuff here. So
I'm ready.
Up
So
first.
we're gonna start off with the Tekno first.
Okay, give me the. I mean, now let's go. Ready?
Well,
Yes, Danny.
I'm ready. I don't know what you're waiting on.
Okay, guys, let's do
He
it.
ain't paying attention.
Good luck.
Spin that wheel.
Now, Danny, don't close it out until I tell you to move on to the next one, please. Don't go too fast. Here we go. We're going to give away a Tekno. Let's see who's going to win a Tekno E-Buggy. It will be
Pharrell Chandler.
Chandler.
I have a feeling that person is a member of Tony Chandler's family.
I agree as well. I think that may have something to do with Tony Chandler as well. All right, so Farrell Chandler is the winner of the Tekno E-Buggy.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You got it.
Santa will be so Santa will be doing a late delivery to Mr. Chandler. All right, so we have a Team Associated vintage kit. It will be a surprise. I have multiple kits that we're going to be raffling off here pretty soon, but you will you'll be receiving it in the mail. So here we go. We have a Team Associated vintage kit that we're going to be giving away. Da, 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 da. Benjamin. Benjamin. SAAR.
Congrats, Benjamin.
Yep. All right, so hang tight 1 minute here, guys, before you move on to the next one. I see a lot of people are asking on the YouTube chat, and they're probably asking well in the Facebook chat. This thing is way bigger than I had ever dreamed or imagined for the amount of people that are online. There is no way that we are going to be able to monitor who is in the chat, who's not in the chat. There's just no way. So, guys, we have made, we're going to have to kind of make some changes as we go through with all this, but please understand that this thing is way bigger than I had ever imagined. I never expected us to have 700 plus. I only expected right around about 600, honestly, and that was 600 people. I never thought we'd have this many coming on, so we have no way to see.
Yeah, what if their family is a family member shared in for them?
Yeah,
True.
can they Can they comment? If they comment, they
Well,
might
I see. And plus, here's another thing. Like I'm just going to use Iron Horse RC for instance. That's obviously not the person's name. Is not Iron Horse RC. So whatever his name may be, we may not know if he's in here or not. We don't know that. So please be understanding, guys. We're giving away some products here that nobody really has any heavy money sunk into, and we're trying to do the best we can. So please be patient and please understand what we're dealing with here. We're just trying to give a little something back to the racers, and we thank each and every one for your support. All right, so we've given away our Tekno, we have given away our AE Vintage Kit. So now let's move on to the iCharger. Let's give that away.
Oh, that's a good one.
Definitely.
You know what? I never even, I don't even remember. Is that a 308 Duo? Is that what it is? Let's go get it here real quick while y'all are doing it. Let's see here. You remember what it is?
Devin Linky.
Oh, it's a 458 Duo is what it is. 458.
So that's what Devin Linky won.
Hold on a second here.
Congrats, Devin.
Yep.
Is that David Leakey's family, I wonder?
Might
So
be.
this is the
Yep,
iCharger here.
Devin Linky is here.
That's good for you mod stock drivers.
Devin.
Yeah,
Linky.
so far the people that have won have commented like, "Thank you, I won." So they
Awesome.
have been
Cool.
claiming it.
All right. So
There
we're
you
giving
go.
away the Jake
God,
or the
RC races
iCharger.
ruin everything.
What? Hello?
Like exactly what you said. It's me, Pharrell, Tony Channel. You guys rock. How we like exactly? So they have to say that. So he won it. He's the one who won the car.
Yeah, you don't have to chime in, guys. It's all good. We're gonna work through it here. It's all good.
Devin says thank you.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to move on to the Exalt 8-scale motor. Exalt 8-scale motor.
That's a good one.
Oh. On screen. Richard.
Congratulations. Who's Richard Fithian? What did he win?
He won
Exalt
scale
8
motor.
scale.
Exalt 8-scale motor
Okay.
is what he won.
Is
Congratulations,
it the buggy
Richard.
or buggy or truggy?
Well, I'm going to contact him and see what he wants. He wants a buggy or a
Okay.
truggy. We'll see what he wants. All right, 10-scale motor.
Congratulations to Benjamin.
Benjamin? Who's Benjamin?
He won a couple of back.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
He said, "Thank
Benjamin
you."
Yep, there.
Sauron.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's move on to the Exalt 10-scale motor now.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
people.
so hard.
Bella Serbini. I would assume that's Vincent Serbini. He was in
I
her
bet you it
earlier.
is.
I'm gonna say probably.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Miss Bella. All right, now moving on to the 8-scale battery from Exalt. All right, Danny, whenever you're ready.
Okay, give me a sec. I just doing something very important.
There's a lot of There's a lot of cool stuff we're giving away.
Congratulations
So
to Bella.
This is
There's
a
Vincent
vinegar,
chiming
yeah.
in.
So awesome. Oh,
Jay
nice.
Jay
Hosper.
Hosper.
Jay, nice.
Is that Eric?
Congrats, Jay.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that. So he was in her earlier.
Yep.
Congratulations
still
to
in
Jay.
here.
Okay. All right. So now we're moving on to the 10th scale battery. The suspense.
Oh,
Michael
wow.
Elrod.
Oh, Michael Elrod.
Michael Elrod. Well done, Elrod.
Which
What's
honestly,
cool
good for
about
him
this is
because-
we cannot see anyone's name
I know.
until it pops up.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't see nothing. All right. Well, congratulations, Michael Elrod, winning a 10th scale battery. So, guys, I will not be contacting anybody tonight. And since there's so many people that are online right now watching, please, I beg you, please, 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 don't worry about reaching out to me. I will contact you tomorrow. I'll reach out to you tomorrow. So please don't be reaching out to me. I don't want to be getting any calls or texts at 4 a.m. All right, here we go. Let's move on to the next one. Servo. Got a Exalt Servo.
Dan is shuffling.
Yeah, I see that.
Message lands at 3 a.m.
I won't answer.
All right. Samuel Huggins. I have no idea who that is.
Me either.
I don't know who he is, but congratulations.
They got a very nice servo.
Yep. All right. And now for a 10 scale servo.
I can't see anything. Nick
Nick Blake.
Blake. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Blake. Okay. All right. So we have all of the Exalt product is given away. So we have some JConcepts 8 scale tires, JConcepts 10 scale tires, and then I have some Tekno tools to give away.
Tekno makes some good tools.
Yep. All right. So whenever y'all are ready.
I'm not
Hunter,
even
that's
controlling
funny.
this, Hunter Parsons. This is all Danny Paz.
Robert Trim.
Robert
Trim.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Bob Trim.
Nice.
Nuclear Crypto. He was in her.
He is a local.
Yep. All right, so Bob Trim going to get him a full set of JConcepts 8 scale tires. And Danny, whenever you're ready, let's do another one.
He always blames me, but you know, we don't.
I'm not controlling this spinny wheel stuff. It's all Danny Paz.
It's not Danny.
Actually, everything people see is Danny. It's never Keenan's fault.
Frederick Roxbury.
Must be, I'm assuming, related.
Roxbury.
Possibly.
Okay. And for the third and final set of JConcepts 8 scale tires. And by the way, guys, these are all buggy tires, by the way. Juan Dominguez.
Don't know them, but congratulations, Juan.
Probably from Puerto
Give me 1
Rico.
second here.
Rocky Roxbury.
Okay.
He won. Thank you.
Congratulations, Rocky. All right.
Congrats.
Now we're gonna move on to the JConcepts 10 scale tires, and also these are 2-wheel drive buggy tires, front and rear. So whenever you're ready.
All righty. Tristan Humphrey.
Well, the family.
Congratulations.
Corey, brother, family, Corey.
Piranhas
Yay.
Racing 09 finally won something. Congratulations.
That's
Juan
one.
Dominguez.
There you go.
Good job.
Congratulations, Juan. All right. Congratulations, Tristan, on winning a set of JConcepts 10 scale tires. And Danny, whenever you're ready, we can move on to the next one.
Someone said if I don't win here, I'll take the Powerball instead.
Hey, I think the Powerball is what, like 1.7 million or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Edwin McTuris.
Edwin
Nice.
McTuris.
Congrats, Edwin.
Congratulations.
All right. Number 3. Third and final set of JConcepts 2-wheel drive buggy tires. Dennis Harvey, 1.6 billion. Man, do you know what I could do with $1.6 billion?
Make
A
you leap
lot.
bigger.
John Roman.
Congrats, John.
All right. Well,
Oh,
that's
there's
all
John
of the.
Roman right there. He says $1 billion, and he won some tires.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for the tires. All the tires have been given away. All right. So the only thing we got left is our Tekno tools. I've got some wheel wrenches, tuning screwdrivers, stuff like that. I don't have a lot, but we got 4 different things to give away. So Danny, whenever you're ready, let's spin the wheel one more time.
Rhett Bate. Congratulations.
All right. Got that name down. Congratulations, Rhett, on winning a Tekno tool. Whenever you're ready, Danny, we can spin it again, buddy. Okay, that was funny, Michael Elrod. Shock tires will be a cool gift. Bless his heart.
Maria Turner.
Maria Turner.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Turner. All right. Got Maria down. So we got 2 more to give away. Whenever you're ready, Danny, I'm ready.
You're doing a good job, Danny.
Thank
Then what?
Chris
Match
Mahagan.
again. Yeah.
Good job, Chris.
How do we say his name again? Mahagan?
I call it.
Mahacken.
Yeah,
Mahagan?
I get it way wrong.
Mahakian.
I know he's probably told me this.
Can we bring that back up? I didn't get all the last name.
No, I cannot bring it back.
Damn it, Danny! You had one job. Oh my God!
I told him he was doing good too soon.
Mahagangia.
Mahgakakian.
We can't trust you, Josie. You're a teacher.
Thank you. All right, Chris. There we go. Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Our final one.
Oh, Maria Turner was Otto's sister.
Ha. Jake.
Salvati.
Another local. Oh, wow.
A lot of locals are winning. That's awesome.
Yeah.
There you go. Mag Hakkinen.
I was right.
T-I. Okay. All right.
Congratulations, everybody. Oh, we got one more?
We do have one more.
Oh, okay.
But hold on a minute. No. You don't have to spin the wheel.
Spin.
Oh, we spun it already. Fake spin.
Right, let me just close it. Okay, this didn't count. Okay.
Yeah.
Hooray! Congrats.
That's like Danny. Get you all excited to let you down.
All right. So we're going to do one more, and I did not tell anybody anything about any of this at all.
Oh boy.
All right, Danny, clear out all the names, please.
All the names. Are you sure? Okay.
Yep, clear out every name.
Oh, God.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Danny, I want you to add in Josie's name, Tony's name, Keenan's name, Patrick's name, Gene's name, Bobby's name.
Tony, Keenan,
What are you doing?
Rick. Who else? Jeans.
Bobby.
Danny.
Myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
stupid.
Lance.
No. All right, we got them all in there. Yeah, they're all in there.
I don't know what it's for, but I'm crossing my fingers. I can't cross my toes.
Okay, because he did that.
You
he
look
should
like
be
a
taken
praying
out.
mantis.
Can we make Keenan big right now? Can we expand his picture,
He
please?
literally looks like a praying mantis from Kung Fu Panda.
I'm trying, but I mean, let me see if I can make him bigger. Here we go.
Yeah.
Why are you holding your tongue like that?
He has it crossed.
Oh my gosh.
You should have
Okay.
never zoomed that in.
All righty, guys. So I can't say thanks enough to the team for everything that y'all do. I want to give. I know we already kind of gave out the Christmas bonuses and stuff like that, but we're not done with the bonus part of it. So I was trying to figure out a way to include y'all in on the raffle, because I appreciate y'all not really buying any tickets and stuff like that, but I don't like y'all being excluded. So we are going to do a spin the wheel just for the Elite RC Productions team for $250 that we're going to be giving away to one of the lucky winners. I know it's not a lot. It's not a crazy amount of money, but you know what? Maybe y'all can find something good to use it for. Danny can use it to buy diapers
Zip ties.
with. Yeah, zip ties, whatever it may be, whenever he leaves the Elite RC production team and
I'm not leaving. She
and forget
she
he
supports my business.
lies. You're gone. You're gone. Lies.
Oh my god.
Keenan's having a seizure.
I know he is. I know. So again, guys, I we're doing this right here, and from myself and from everybody, we really appreciate all of the work that y'all do behind the scenes and everything. And here we go, Danny. Whenever you're ready to spin the wheel, $250 for one of the lucky winners of the Elite RC Productions team.
Wait, if the screen goes black and my name shows up, it just happens,
No. Don't you be over there bamboozling this wheel. Don't you be doing that.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Danny would never do that.
Oh.
No, we're not actually.
Yeah, you don't know Danny very well. Oh.
Gene.
Oh, it's going to be Gene.
Wow, that was so close.
Thank you, Lance.
Yeah.
Really appreciate
That
that.
was so close.
Sorry,
we go.
That was so
you
close.
bigger, but I couldn't.
That was close, Keenan. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Gene.
Yeah. All righty, guys. There we go.
Thank you.
Guys, that for me, that is going to conclude our Christmas show.
I want to try something.
Oh God, here we go.
See if I can beat Keenan, even in a
What
wheel.
now? Oh God.
Lefty, I beat you in this. I won.
Yes.
Danny
Wow.
always wins. I don't understand.
You know what? I don't think that Danny can lose whenever it comes to Keenan, whether it be in racing, crawling, it doesn't matter. Like,
Even I beat Keenan.
wow.
You have.
It's just too easy. It's just too easy, guys.
Keenan, we love you, buddy.
I love you.
Wow. All right.
I mean,
guys,
Josie might not, but I do.
I love Keenan, but
Yeah.
I love Danny more.
Yeah, we know.
This show was awesome, guys.
Thank you, everybody,
It
for
was
tuning
fun.
in. Congratulations
Alrighty, guys,
to all the winners.
So we appreciate everybody for joining in. I know we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but again, I was not expecting this large of a crowd to join in. So thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much to everybody that sent the stars, sent the super chats, different things like that. I can't. We're very blessed. Thank y'all so much. And
Yes,
I hope
thank you,
everybody.
guys.
Hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The Elite RC
Yes, Merry
Productions team
Christmas.
will see you at Beast of the East, I think is the next race that we are doing. Yep. And I think, I think me, Danny, Gene, and Patrick are going to Clash of Champions here in a little over a week. So part of us will be there, but we'll see you at the next race. Thank y'all so
Absolutely.
much.
Lance,
Uh-huh.
can you split that between all of us, all the team?
That's what you want to do, sure.
That is definitely what I want to do.
Thank you, Gene.
You're welcome.
Gene,
guys.
that was so sweet. Okay, now you got an extra bonus point.
Oh my gosh, she's so jealous
we-
of you.
we all work hard.
She's so jealous of
and
you, Gene.
we all have
She's
each
so
other's
jealous.
backs.
I want to make up for everything that I say Keenan, so I give my part to Keenan.
Yeah. Merry
It
Christmas, everyone.
would take many more for the damage you've done to me, Danny Paz.
No.
Much more monetary funds than that.
Hey, new year, new you, Keenan. We're gonna be nice.
Keenan's always
Don't tell
nice.
me be nice. Tell Danny Paz be nice.
He
I
can't
did-
get any more nice.
Well, okay, so I think Josie needs to personally hang out in the camper more, and she would realize how mean Danny is to Keenan.
What?
That is
I'm
true.
not mean. No.
Okay.
Very mean. Very
But let me
Okay.
ask you guys: did you laugh? Did you have a good time? Yes. So,
Thank you, Pete, for the super chat. We greatly appreciate it, my friend.
Thanks,
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, everybody, for everything. You all have a good Christmas.
Yep, y'all too, man. Thank y'all so
Y'all
much.
too.
It's a little past 9 o'clock, so let's get this thing finished up. Again, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for the support in the last couple of years. Y'all please have a very safe and happy Merry Christmas, Happy New
You
Year.
can wave to the chat. Oh, sorry, I was telling Tony.
Oh.
Hey, Tony.
Okay. Thank y'all so much. And we will see you at the next race.
Can't wait.
Later, guys.
You
Good
guys
night,
later.
everybody.
Everybody have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Except Danny Paz. No Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!